Hello everybody and welcome back to another installation of my BTS B nail art series. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I painted my BTS Telepathy or 잠시 nail art design. So without further ado, let's get started. First, I'm going to be painting all of my nails a light, refreshing, almost neon blue, and of course, I also applied base coat underneath to protect my natural nails. Then I applied liquid latex on the skin around my index, middle, ring, and pinky fingernails because those are the nails where we will be doing a gradient and you don't want to get the polish all over your skin. So I'm going to be doing a gradient with just two colors. I'm kind of sandwiching a darker blue between the base color I used, and I'm just sponging this onto all four nails. And then I used black polish to draw out the 7 silhouettes. I used a Break the Silence movie poster as a reference photo just because this song talks a lot about wanting to perform in front of a live audience and just kind of missing that interaction with fans. And I thought what better way to show that than like with a photo of them actually at a concert. And I myself really miss going to concerts as well, and that is why I really like the song, because it just means that although we are physically separated and going through some tough times, we are still connected through other means, and music truly unites us and brings us together. Also, this design is pretty similar to my On Kinetic Manifesto inspired design because I use the same base color and we're drawing all 7 of them across these 4 nails here. But I just thought it would be a nice way to like pay tribute to that, or kind of just to look back on that. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that more in the future, kind of bring back like elements of older designs, and it's just like fun to incorporate kind of the present and the past. Also, I wasn't really neat about this because I don't paint my nails that often anymore, so I am a little bit shaky, but also I was able to kind of clean up my lines with acetone later, so if you do have some shaking going on, you can definitely use acetone, especially if you applied a layer of top coat before. I highly recommend you do that regardless because it will just basically smooth out the gradient so that you have a smoother working surface, working area, so that you can kind of more smoothly apply the black polish on, and it'll just be a lot easier to top coat the final design as well, because then you won't have like multiple layers kind of smudging or smearing together. Although this song talks about, you know, what we have to deal with this past year, I wanted to focus on like the happier things and what they were looking forward to in the song, and so I used the blue ocean motif. And it's not very clear, but the reason why I did the gradient was so that I could have like the sand at the bottom and then kind of like the dark blue is the ocean, or kind of the boundary between the ocean and the sky. I don't know if that's very clear, but that was what I was going for. I also went in with thinned out white polish to add clouds to the sky just above the boys, and I just thought that it added a little something to the cuticle area so that it didn't look as bare. And then I used the same technique of thinning out white polish to draw the clouds on my thumbnail. So it's very messy, and I think that's part of the beauty of clouds. They don't really have a defined shape, so you can really decide where you want to go with it. I just went in with more white polish kind of along the bottom edge and also along the curves just to define the shape and make it stand out a little bit more against the blue background. I also added the clouds because I thought it would fit very well with the retro sound and the retro theme of the music. So I also applied top coat there, and now I'm using white polish to spell out telepathy across my nail horizontally. So I started with P because that is the middle letter, and then I'm just kind of branching out from there. Of course, I'm writing A to the right, and I'll just finish up the right half and I'll move to the left half later. I'm using white polish. I will be coloring in the letters with yellow polish. The white polish will just help the yellow polish kind of stand out from the blue. If I just use yellow on the blue, it would actually turn green because my yellow polish doesn't have enough white in there. And now I'm using black polish to add the shadow. I found that with retro lettering, you see kind of a thick shadow behind the letters, so that is just what I went in to do here. And so this step will hide a lot of your mistakes in the white layers, so you didn't have to like spend a lot of time or worry too much about that, because yes, with the black you can kind of fix your shaky lines. And like I said, I will be going over the white letters with yellow polish just because I really like that like yellow font style. Now all you have to do is apply a generous layer of top coat and you're done. So this is the end to my BTS Telepathy nail art tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and I hope you guys found it helpful. This is kind of like a continuation of my Dynamite design because of the retro theme, and I don't know, I hope you guys like that, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone!